Moi Moi is one of those recipes that could easily flop. For most people, it's either it is too salty or too bland. I'm going to show you how to achieve the perfect blend of flavors in your Moi Moi. Let's get into it. These are the ingredients we are going to be using in today's recipe. We have some skin beans, 4.5 cups of skin beans, some chili peppers, also known as Shombo, and some Scotch bonnet pepper. We also have one raw egg, beef stock, some seasoned and steamed bone marrow with some stock in it, crayfish, dried curry leaf, 3/4 cup of vegetable oil, 5 bulbs of onions, and one large garlic. If you want your moi moi to be very tasty and flavorful, you want to be generous with your onions. If you want that reddish look, you want to also make use of this Shombo. Because I'm using a blender, I'm going to be blending this in 2 batches. We'll add about half of this into the blender. Just going to go in with half of everything. This curry leaf is just optional, just for additional flavor. This beef stock is frozen, it has been in my deep freezer, and that's why it looks this way. I typically just save my beef stock for when I'm making moi moi or beans. Then the stock for the marrow bone, vegetable oil, half of it. Let's crack this egg open and toss that in. So we're going to blend that right now. We'll do this and then we'll do for the second batch. So now that I've added everything into my blender, I'm going to go in with some water. Take note, you don't want too much water for the right consistency. So we're going in with 1 cup of water. For my seasoning cube, I always use Star Maggi and no cubes. I use more of the Star Maggi and less of the no cubes, and my typical ratio is 2 seasoning cubes to 1 cup of beans. The reason you want to do this is because you want the perfect blend. You don't want a part of your moi moi batter to be spicier than the other, so it's always advisable to add everything in here. Alright, now that is ready, and we're going to turn that into the bowl that we'll be mixing our batter in. One key thing to note when making moi moi is that you do not want to leave your moi moi out in the heat for too long. I'm going to take this and put in the fridge while blending the other one. If you like your moi moi soft, you can add some hot water to lighten up the mixture, and when filling your moi moi pouches, do not fill to the brim. This is because when cooking, the moi moi is going to rise a bit. My pot is already on fire and the water is already slightly hot, so we're just going to add the moi moi pouches into the water. Now for moi moi, I would advise that you use a stainless steel pot, and the reason is that this will help your moi moi to get done faster than when you're using the non-stick pot. Moi moi cooks with steam and on medium heat, so I'm just going to trap the steam in there using a foil and then cover it. 45 minutes we're going to have our moi moi done, really cooked. If you've enjoyed watching this video so far, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also do well to subscribe for more Nigerian delicacies. 45 minutes later, the moi moi is cooked and ready to be eaten. You can eat your moi moi alone or you can pair it with pap. So this is what it looks like, guys, and believe me when I say this, if you try this recipe, you're really going to love it. Everyone that had a taste wanted an extra plate. That's all for now. See you in my next vlog. Bye.